Hey, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, of course, a brand new episode of LEGO Jurassic World Custom Dinos. As always, of course, if you guys enjoyed today's episode of LEGO Jurassic World Custom Dinos, please don't forget to smack that like button. Thank you so very much. The last episode, which I was really worried about, because I was like, oh, I don't know if people are going to enjoy the whole idea of doing Pokemon designs, especially because I know that you guys absolutely love the idea of utilizing superheroes. So I was like, I don't think people are going to like this one at all. And luckily, you guys still enjoyed it, which was absolutely phenomenal. So thank you so very much for that support. That really kind of like alleviated pressure. I was like, whew. Okay, good. We can do other things as well. We don't have to just stick to the superheroes. But don't worry, we'll be back to those eventually. Today, in fact, we're going to be taking a look at one of them. So, nonetheless, of course, as always, if you guys have any ideas for custom dinos, please submit those in the comment section below. So you could write in something like, hey, you should make Iron Man T-Rex. Go ahead and post that, and of course, I look through the comments and then I see, okay, these seem to be the things that are getting asked for several times over. So that will be the design that I will kind of like favor to do and try to create in the game. Then additionally to that, of course, if you have your own custom dinos that you've designed, like for example, today's showcase is going to go to Sabi Medina, or maybe it's Sabu Medina. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce your name. I do feel like a jerk always about that, but I'm really, really sorry. I try to do my best in that regard. Nonetheless, of course, basically, what we will do is we will head on in and we will showcase your design so that you guys kind of have an idea of what that works like. I'm pretty sure at this point most of you do know how it works. But essentially, all there is to it is basically you just submit your DNA code, but please, 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 please do not forget to also submit which dinosaur you specifically associate that DNA code to. Because, of course, if I don't have the DNA, the dinosaur, I don't know which one you're referring to, so therefore I can't create it. So today we're going to be taking a look at Sabu Medina's Spider-Man, more importantly, Symbiote Spider-Man Raptor, which is pretty cool. And I'm assuming when you say Raptor, you mean the Velociraptor, because well, I can't really think of anything else that would fit that. So nonetheless, of course, let us begin here. We are going to get rid of our Charmeleon design, which you guys really did enjoy, so that was awesome. So of course, as always, all you have to do is send in your code right here in the comment section below. You just post that, so that's all you really need. So here we go. Let's go ahead and build this dino. We have, of course, whoops, CGC. There we are. Pretty good, pretty good. GGA. Alright, so maintaining the same colors there. Interesting that so far it's not fully black in terms of color, because obviously we're going for a symbiote-like look, so we'll see how this whole thing comes together. But again, you gotta remember that this is not a symbiote like Carnage or Anti-Venom or Venom. This is Spidey, so he's not gonna have like spit or a Dilo head because of that, I would assume, at least. Then again, I guess we'll see in just a moment what you went for. So then we of course will change up the colors just a wee little bit. Whoa, there we go. That's looking pretty sweet already. I do like that quite a bit. Of course, if you want to use this code, you're more than welcome to go ahead and utilize it as well. It is available to you. Wow, okay, I'm really liking this. This is pretty awesome, dude. Or ma'am, I'm not sure, but it does look really sweet. Whoa, okay, I really do like that quite a bit. That looks awesome. That looks like a mini Venom T-Rex that we made before. I love that. That looks phenomenal. Awesome's awesome. I love that. Absolutely awesome, awesome handiwork. But then we move on to our two creations for today. So coming off the heels of the last episode, a lot of you guys were asking for some more Pokemon things. There was a few people that were asking for some Digimon. There was even like things like Naruto, Terminator. There were several different things that were asked. And don't worry, also, I know that Iron Man is a very highly requested character to do a showcase for. I'll be doing that hopefully next episode. If you guys could help me out in deciding which dino I should use for that, that would be great. So post that with your comment down below. So, one of the most popular Pokemon that was asked for was actually the Mosaurus, which was quite interesting. Well, the Mosaurus is not a Pokemon, of course, but one of the most asked for Pokemon to be done as the Mosaurus was Magikarp. And I thought to myself, first of all, we've never tested out whether or not Compy mode works on the Mosaurus. So that would be really cool, because that would allow us to make a tiny little Magikarp version of the Mosaurus. And then we're going to recolor him into the evolution of Magikarp, because we are going to have a Gyarados, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at what we can adjust here. Of course, for the body, it's literally just the skeleton or non-skeleton, so we can only work with the colors. So, from what I recall, Magikarp is like a darker, not orange or red. It's kind of like an in-between color between this red and this orange, which is kind of oddballish. So I'm not sure. I think this red is really the closest that we have, because he has that little like crown thing on his head as well, from what I remember. Let's see. So if we go fully red, but then we color our pattern maybe to be orange, that could be kind of cool. There we go, almost like scales. So let's see, maybe we can use a different pattern to help that out as well. So we have the cow print, the default, which does look quite cool actually. Then we have the giraffe print. Whoa, that looks very scaly, so that kind of could work as well. Leopard print, pixels, polka dots, speckle design, stars, and the tiger stripes. All right, so I think we're gonna go with a giraffe print because I think that's the one that looks the most like little scales. So there we go, guys. That is our Magikarp design. So if you want to jot down the DNA code for that, you are more than welcome to do so. And now, ladies and gents, of course, we're gonna make our way over to the Mosaurus area. We're gonna take a look at hopefully our shrunken down Mosaurus, because if he doesn't get to shrink down to a tiny little scale, that's going to be a big fail on my part, because we can't have huge Magikarp evolve into huge Gyarados. Like, the coolest part about Magikarp was always that he's this fish that doesn't really do much, and you'd be lucky if you get tackled with him. You know, that's like about as good of a move as you're going to get when playing as him. But then all of a sudden, he reaches a certain level, which I honestly don't remember which level it was, and bam! You got this absolutely menacing giant dragon that is known as Gyarados. All right, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and summon in our Customosaurus. And is it tiny? Yes, it is! Oh my goodness, look at that. Magikarp, use flail. Magikarp, keep using flail. Magikarp, he looks like a little tadpole, not even Magikarp. But I guess the scale is going to be perfect. Like, you know, the differences between him and then Gyarados is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So that's perfect. I really do love that quite a bit. Look at that. He's so tiny. Whoa, that's crazy. He's like way smaller than I even thought he would be. That's pretty crazy though, I have to admit. All right, so there's our little tiny Magikarp Mosaurus. Of course, we had to take a look at it before we take a look at the Gyarados, because we need to customize the same character. I kind of wish, honestly, maybe in the future, like in a future, let's say they do Lego Jurassic World 2 or something, because they did announce that there's going to be another Jurassic World film, so that's cool. Maybe they'll call it like Jurassic Universe or something. But nonetheless, basically, if they do that, I would love to see the ability to customize multiple versions of a dinosaur. So, like, give me 2 or 3 Velociraptor spots, give me 2 or 3 Mosauruses, give me 2 or 3 Dimorphodons, just so that you can then have multiple, like, almost save files or designs of the same character. That would be really cool. I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree, but I think that that would be a really cool addition to see in a future iteration of the game. All right, so let's make our way back to our creation customizer. Creation customizer, that made no sense. And let's take a look at our Mosaurus. Don't worry, I didn't forget about Symbiote Spidey. We'll take a look at him momentarily as well. All right, so then we get to Gyarados. Gyarados is blue, right? Essentially, that's what we're going for. I don't know what kind of blue we want to go for. We could do the legendary Gyarados, the red one. That would be kind of cool. The one that you got to catch in Pokemon Silver, I think, right? I'm trying to think what blue to use. We have this like really dark blue that we could utilize, which is almost purpley kind of. We have this lighter blue, even light. Oh wait, this blue right here. There we go. That's the right one. And then for the other color, I think what I'd like to do is maybe even have a darker shade like that. Then for the scales, maybe we could use something even lighter. Here, wait, maybe this one. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Ooh, okay. I know that that doesn't look nearly as accurate, but I think that's the coolest looking one of the bunch. So then let's see. We're probably going to stick with this because, again, it looks like scales, so it kind of fits with the character. We have the cow print, the default print, leopard print, pixels. Yeah, actually, the tiger stripes do look pretty cool as well. Let's see, tiger stripes or giraffe print. I think we'll go with the giraffe print. I really do. All right, so there's the DNA code for our Gyarados. Looking absolutely stylish and profilish. So now we shall make our way down to here to the Mosaurus Arena once again, because from what I've heard, Magikarp has leveled up to level 20 Was it 29? I feel like he evolved in 29. It's probably wrong. It's probably more like 30 something, like 37 or 35 or 32 or... I should just name every level between 1 to 40 and that will be my guess. Alright, so speaking of my guess, I had a pretty good guess about the colors there because this thing looks absolutely phenomenal. Look at this thing. It looks incredibly cool. I think it turned out exceptionally awesome. Look at that. Bam! Gyarados, ready to engage. Use your Dragon Tail and something else, even though Gyarados didn't have Dragon Tail at the time, I don't think, because that's a pretty newer move. With the newer generations. I'm sure it wasn't there in the first generation. I'm almost 100% certain. Typically, it'd be like Hydro Pump or something. Bite. That was a move that he had for sure. I remember that one, so I do feel comfortable saying that one. But there's our Gyarados, guys, and I think that looks pretty awesome. Gyarados and Magikarp, both were showcased here today. But now, of course, what we need to do is actually leave this area and head on over to our Gyrosphere Valley, because it is time to summon in... Actually, you know what? We're not going to head this way. We're going to head this way to the East Boardwalk, and... we're going to summon in our raptor over there because we don't need the big area or the big open area for this particular dino because it's a smaller dino. Wait, where's the football thing? Is it in here? In a petting zoo? Yes, it is. All right, sweetness. Let's get in there because I think there's a trophy that you can earn for scoring a goal with a raptor. So it would be kind of cool for us to do that. So here's our well, not ours. Sabu Medina's custom raptor. And this thing is pretty awesome. Symbiote Spider-Man. Thwip. I like the tail choice. The Dimorphodon tail. That was pretty cool. Still maintains all the offensive moves, which is pretty sweet. No! Messes up the goal. Can Raptor Parker score this in? Oh, here we go. Kick it in. Oh, what a goal. Clever girl. Clever. Well, it should be boy because this is Symbiote Spidey, but that's okay. There we are. Well, bam. We just scored a goal. That was pretty awesome. So there you guys have it, of course. That concludes today's episode of Custom Dinos. We had an absolutely awesome superhero submission from one of you lovely folks. Of course, if you want to be featured, please don't forget to use the comment section below. On top of that, of course, smack that like button. If we could hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely phenomenal sauce. And then on top of that, of course, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you have any ideas or suggestions for any dinos that you would like to see customized, also do not hesitate to use the comment section down below to let me know which dinos you would like to see. And as always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. I will indeed catch you lovely folks next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.